Hello, my little geese, and welcome back to my channel for Poinsettia's last video. And sadly, I could not edit the last bit I had because I had too many loss in my footage for a reason. I don't know what I did, I swear. But anyway, I am so sorry about this. So you're gonna have to enjoy and make up the build with your mind for this last tour. And as you can see, I decided to save my DA on Thursday, so everyone would have a little hat, Christmas hat on their head. And I will double check if it's not working. I might change it to the next day because the next day is clearer, so you might enjoy better the view. But for now, it is on Toy Day, and I will put the DA in the first comment and description. But yeah, so as you would wake up on the resident service, you will see some gifts over here near the Christmas tree. And those gifts have a lot of wearable outfit. I did try to create multiple outfits for you guys. And then as you exit the plaza, there is only one exit. I think it was simpler this way. You arrive on another little plaza where you find more gifts. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're so cute with their Christmas hat. And then you can make a little tour of the plaza. You have a chart that is like singing and some presents and some reindeers. And then you have a hot cocoa place over here, which I find really cute. Everything is sleigh or bikes in the city, by the way, because I really don't want to see anything motorized. I want it to feel like super cozy, like old town, I don't know. And then you have some Christmas market, which is something I love from malt culture. I think they are even more impressive in France and Germany, but in Belgium we also do love our Christmas markets. This is something I've never seen elsewhere than in Europe. No offense to you guys, but honestly, our Christmas market are really cool. And then as you exit the plaza, you enter another plaza, but this one is the entrance, so don't be mad. There are a lot of plazas, but I loved those little groupings. I really wanted to have a lot of festive trees everywhere. And there are so many ways to exit this plaza. But let's go to the entrance because I felt like this was the most obvious choice. And then if you go to the entrance, you can enjoy. We have already like this little overview of the illuminated reindeer. Everything is kind of illuminated, and this is why I decided to save my DA in nighttime. I mean, it was beautiful in daytime and you had more views, but I really wanted you to be able to enjoy the sense of like this coziness of all the lights and how it feels. Then you have the main street, so let's follow it. By the way, the beaches are kind of done, but not really. I was really not feeling like doing the beaches, so I put some slates and some glowing glass boulder that I use as like big snow piles. But I felt like the beaches don't need to be completed on a Christmas island. I mean, it's winter, nobody's going to the beach. And as you can see, we can enjoy this like main street of building where I use loft beds and also wood partitions with simple panels to create the buildings. And I tried to vary the size and like everything. And then I tried to hide the fact that they were repetitive with like some trees, wood partitions of gifts. I tried that, and I really wanted to have a huge main street. We can continue this way, and if we continue, I mean the beach are still empty over there, but I really wanted to have a small entrance to the beaches. And then we arrive at Coco's hot cocoa, which is not too easy to say, but you can enjoy a little hot cocoa or a bubble cocoa tea and have a cute view on some train tracks. Oh my gosh, train tracks, that doesn't make any sense. Train tracks that are carrying, I don't know, the Christmas presents maybe. And I really loved that idea. It was super fun. You can grab a bite of Yule log, for example, have some cake. I really wanted it to be super cozy. And then if you go up, you can enjoy, I don't know which way to go for, to be fair. Let's go this way and let's backtrack afterwards, but you can enjoy the little nooks cranny with more market, and I love how it is like busy. You have like the boxes, you have bags everywhere, you have packages. I felt like it was really cramped, and I felt like this was the best vibe for Nook's Cranny. And then the bags are also there because, like, you know, it would be all the shopping bags that you carry on. I tried to decorate them with some Christmas pattern, and then you arrive at the Able Sisters, which is with some Christmas outfits out there. Those are custom designs, and I love the fact that there is a custom outfit in the shop window, and then like some hats and bows. And this way you go back to the little plaza from the entrance. So let's backtrack quickly because, oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys, but I really enjoyed this little view with like the reindeers that are like holding the Christmas carriage maybe, or I felt like it. And I love how illuminated it can be, and that you have to move a bit your nose out of the ground. And then we arrive at the museum, and this was really a trouble build because I kind of went crazy, didn't know how to build it anymore. But I really enjoy how it is looking like. I love how the plaza is welcoming to sit and enjoy the illumination. I really enjoy all these little dropped stars and everything, and then you can enter the museum. It feels very welcoming for me at least. And then, okay, this is some secret between us, but so you have a beautiful natural view, but somebody broke the fence, and ooh, you can go, you can continue, and you have a wonderful view. Okay, let me maybe go in camera mode. I made sure you could access both. If you want to try every view, but you can access our little sunken garden, which are all the gardens are like surrounded by some train tracks and some trains, of course, and I found it very cute and very Christmassy. And I love that the way, I mean, you cannot really see it unless you do this, but I did a little train track to lead you this way, so as a little wink, and I found that very cute. And then if you go up the museum, there is the plaza for the neighborhood, and this is what I wanted to show you as a build. And I missed too much of the footage, and the rest is so chaotic, I cannot make sense of it. So I'm so sorry I could not teach you anything with this build. So in the end, I prefer to take a longer time walking through it and showing you every little garden I did. So I used a lot of glowing moss. Here I had a weird little end of my path. So I used a lot of glowing moss, boulder and stools. So it could look like some snowballs, you know, that the snow have like some texture that I like on the glowing moss. And this can be reused. I mean, you're not obliged to do something like this. For me, it was a bit special because the bottom is not matching the top part of the cliff. And so I had to work with this asymmetrical and make it symmetrical. But otherwise, it's pretty easy. You just do a round for your plaza. And then each houses, and I would really advise you to trace the houses before you place them. And each little house as a little garden. I really wanted to play with those cedar trees, and of course the reindeers, because they are everywhere on the island. And I tried to do the same over there, and I tried to mix and match all the sizes to not have something repetitive. So I even tried to work with like this tabletop tree. Oh my gosh, they turned off. I didn't even know. And I tried to use those wood partition as like fencing so that it closes off the backyard. And then if we would go down the stairs, this is one of my proudest jobs because I really love this neighborhood. I really enjoy how I did like this little design pattern, since I had nothing natural to like go out of the house, like somebody maybe shoveled the snow. And then you can go this direction and you arrive to some kind of natural part. And I really to fix the way that I could not have trees everywhere I wanted, I decided to use the festive tree, bigs, and normal. So it looks like some illuminated cedar tree, and also because it would go inside the little crooked places a tree cannot go because of like the game limitation. And so it looks very more lush, and I like how it is looking like, very lush, very vibrant. And the back of my island is very more natural than the front of it, which is more citycore. So I like this small transition and progression, how it is like not harsh and it is growing gradually. And then I tried to include, of course, some more reindeers everywhere for first the light, and second of all, because I feel like they could be Santa's reindeer or something. And then we have some more natural elements as we arrive to Eric's little cedar tree farms, which is, oops, a real snowball. Very more natural on this side. And then on this side, we have all the cedar trees that are on various stage of growth, which I really enjoy. And I enjoy that I also played with the different sizes of the cedar tree, the festive trees, because it looks like the festive trees are just growing out of the ground, and I think it looks very cute. And I tried to do a little farm in the back. We may not see it very well from this side, but if you go here, you can see I did a little farm for the reindeers, and I think Eric is a reindeer. I don't really know the differences between reindeers and all of those other species. I cannot know the name because I don't speak English very well. And then if you continue, you arrive to, surprise, surprise, a castle. And this is not anybody's castle. This is Santa's castle, which I'm very proud of. So you can arrive to the little Santa's throne over here. And then I placed 2 houses for the cemetery. One is Maple's home, and I'm so happy that Maple's is my neighbor. And the other one's my own home, which is the only home that is decorated. Because sadly, I had no Happy Home Paradise on the Switch, so I could not decorate the other homes, and I think I like it also. It's a bit like good to go back to the old ways of like you have to work with the homes you get or something. And so this is my home, and it is Santa's Crazy's workshop. So you have a little elf that is like working with the reindeers, like maybe Rudolph or something. Some of them are creating some toys. We have some food and candies. The trains are ready to go and deliver because in this city, I mean, we live in Santa's town. So of course, like we have fast delivery with the train, and then Santa is gonna take its carriage to go to further town. I don't know. Then we have some reindeer, oh my gosh, some gnome that is like leading everybody. And maybe this is like, you know, the notebook to know if you were nice or naughty. I don't know. And then if we go back to where we were, so we had this little toy day sleigh that I found super cute. And over there is not much more, just ending it and some more natural part. And maybe you have some kind of little overview of my campsite from here, since sadly it won't be super visible from the angle I planned. I had to compromise either the lights or the campsite, and I felt like the campsite, we have tons of other islands where we can make it like more spectacular. This island has to have this light, warm vibe, although it is beyond the snow. So yeah, I decided to go with the lights. And we arrived to my little ice skating ring where we can rent some sticks. No, some skates. What is wrong with my English today? Or maybe grab a hot cocoa, and I don't know, some people have done a mess over here. I don't know what happened. And then you can ice skate. You have some children skating over there. And oh, patatras. Someone like catastrophe. Somebody fell and injured themselves, and like they felt so hard that their sock fell on the ground and they lost their jacket. I wish the jacket could like appear like the sock so you could see like a Santa's jacket. But yeah, oh my gosh, poor little poor little mannequin. But I really felt like it was so relatable because of like an experience I had whenever I went ice skating with my mom, and she fell so badly. Oh my gosh, so I really wanted to incorporate this. And then we have a little canal. Sadly, I had not enough room on my island to make it more spectacular, which is a shame, but this is how it is. And we have the little campsite. I'm really sad because the campsite, oh my gosh, you cannot see it for the life of me. I have invited somebody, so it was a bit like luminous. But sadly, the lake I think is a bit too big, but I like the shape it was. I didn't want to make it smaller. And you cannot see any of the illumination job I did on this. So you can see a bit of my reindeers in the back, but that's it. And you cannot see the lights. I'm so sad because I was so proud of this build. This is one of my proudest build ever. And then if you go down, you arrive to Mary's home, which was my last build on the island. And I was a bit lacking of inspiration, so I really did like some ornament thingy. And then we have more trains over here. And then we have more of the main street over here with some slates, because I really wanted to have slates everywhere. Oh no, I did not realize I had some fossils over here. Oh my gosh, I thought I past everything. Oopsie. And then I mean, I'm saying oopsie, but you all know I'm gonna get rid of them and go back to save my DA. And then we have more of the main street, and I placed some castle gate with like a window behind it because this was an awkward spot. But I think it looks great in general. I didn't want to have it too repetitive. So this is my island, this is how it looks like, and I'm very proud of it. I hope you are enjoying it. I wish you to have a good dream if you want to dream of my island. I hope it inspires you a lot to continue your winter island or Christmas island if you're like me, completely shifted and too late to release your DA. And if you enjoy, don't forget to put a thumbs up. If you're excited for the rest of my journey, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Of my journey on Animal Crossing, I am gonna be restarting my island pretty soon. In fact, this week, and we're gonna be working on a super fun theme that is a duck core island. So I'm so excited, and if you want to see this, consider subscribing to my channel. I swear, I'm gonna end it here because I'm saying super silly stuff like I don't know how to English anymore. I hope you had a lovely time. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye bye.